And today we're looking at something totally universal, your daily routine.
Exactly. I mean, everyone has one, right? Wherever you are, whatever you do, the way you go through your day, it kind of shapes everything.
Oh, yeah, it really does. So, our mission for this deep dive is to give you the English phrases you need, the essential ones, and also the grammar behind them so you can actually talk about your own day confidently.
Yeah, feeling comfortable describing those everyday things. We've got stuff from an audio conversation that really breaks down
Huh.
specific phrases.
Some really practical bits there.
And also an article that gives more sort of grammatical background and even more expressions to use.
So, we're pulling the best nuggets from both for you.
Right. Get ready to unlock the language of your day from opening your eyes right through to, well, drifting off. Let's jump in.
Okay, where should we start? Maybe right at the beginning, that whole wake up versus get up
Oh,
thing.
that's a perfect place
Yeah,
because they seem similar, but they're not quite the same, are they? And it trips people up.
it really does. So, wake up. What's the core meaning there?
Wake up is basically just stopping sleeping. Your eyes open, you
Huh.
become conscious,
Yeah.
but crucially, you're probably still horizontal, still in bed.
Right. The alarm goes off, maybe the sun hits your face,
Yeah.
boom, you've woken up. But you haven't necessarily moved a muscle yet.
Exactly. You might be lying there, maybe enjoying the warmth for a minute, or, let's be honest, checking your phone.
Guilty is charged sometimes. So then get up is the next stage.
Yeah, get up is the physical act. It's
Yeah.
leaving the bed, sitting up, swinging your legs over, standing up.
Yeah.
You're actually starting the day's movement.
You've gone from resting to, well, acting, getting on with it.
And the sources had some good examples, like one person wakes up at 7, but then they just lie there for 10, 15 minutes, staring at the ceiling, thinking, checking the phone, whatever. And then they get up around 7:15.
Right. So there's that gap.
Yeah. Another person woke at 6:30, but maybe stretched, listened to the birds, didn't actually get up until closer to 7:0.
It's relatable, isn't it? That feeling when you know you're awake, but the body's just not quite ready to face the cold floor or the day ahead.
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Especially on a chilly morning under a warm duvet. Getting up is the challenge, even if you woke up ages ago.
So it makes you think, doesn't it? For you listening, what time do you wake up? And how long before you actually properly get up?
Okay, so you've managed to pry yourself out of bed. Success. What usually happens next? Getting ready, right?
Usually, yeah. And a big part of that is washing. So we have a shower and take a shower.
Oh, right. Do they mean the same thing?
Pretty much exactly the same thing, yeah. Standing underwater, washing yourself. The main difference is just regional, really. Have a shower is a bit more common in British English, while take a shower is probably what you hear more in American English. But everyone understands both.
Got it. And how's that different from have a bath?
Ah, well, having a bath is quite different. That's where you're sitting or lying in a tub full of warm water.
Right, more relaxing.
Exactly. It's generally less about a quick clean and more about relaxation, soaking, you know. Showers are often quick, maybe in the morning to feel awake. Baths are more for, like, a cold evening, maybe with bubbles, taking your time.
Makes sense. Shower for function, bath for relaxation, generally speaking.
Pretty much. Okay, so you're clean. What about the bedroom? Is there a common little routine there?
Yes. Making the bed.
Right. What does that actually involve?
It's simple, really. Just tidying your bed after you've slept in it, pulling the duvet or blanket straight, plumping up the pillows, making it look neat.
And our source mentioned it doesn't take long, does it? Maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, max. But the effect can be quite big. Makes the room look instantly tidier, fresher.
And some people find it gives a little sense of accomplishment. Start the day right. Or just makes it nicer to come home to later.
I can see that. That little bit of order. Okay, so beyond the bed, what about keeping the whole place tidy?
For that broader stuff, we use the phrase, do the housework.
Okay, so that's like an umbrella term.
Exactly. It covers all sorts of cleaning jobs. Doing the washing up or loading the dishwasher, sweeping, vacuuming, cleaning the bathroom, taking the rubbish out,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
The glamorous side of life.
Yeah. It's just general home maintenance, keeping things clean.
And people do it at different times, I guess. Our source mentioned some people tackle it on Saturday mornings.
Right. Get it out of the way. Washing floors, cleaning the kitchen.
While others might do bits on a Sunday afternoon, maybe put some music on. Sometimes get the kids involved, if you're lucky.
Yeah, it's that ongoing task of keeping the house in order, doing the housework.
Okay, moving through the day. Errands often come up. Things we need to buy. What's the phrase for getting groceries and essentials?
That would be Doing the shopping.
Doing the shopping. Okay.
Yeah, going to supermarket or maybe local shops to buy food, drinks, toiletries, the necessities.
And the sources highlighted something important here linguistically, didn't they?
They did. It's a fixed phrase. You
Yeah.
do the shopping. You don't make the shopping or buy the shopping. The action is doing it.
That's a really good tip. Easy mistake to make.
It is. So you might make a list, and then you go and do the shopping, maybe once a week, maybe more often.
Yeah, it depends how quickly the fridge empties. Some people do it Friday, some Sunday, maybe with the kids.
Yeah.
It varies a lot.
It really does. Okay, shifting towards the evening now. Sometimes the day doesn't quite end at a normal time. What if you stay up really late?
That's when you have a late night.
Have a late night. So that just means going to bed much later than usual.
Exactly. Often past midnight. Could be for any reason, working late, getting stuck into a movie, out with friends, or just chatting for ages.
Yeah, the sources had relatable examples. Watching a film that just kept going, then scrolling on the phone. Suddenly, it's 12:45 a.m.
Oops. Or maybe dinner with friends. You get home, flick the TV on. Before you know it, it's 1 a.m.,
We've all done it. And the inevitable consequence.
feeling tired the next day, sleepy, maybe a bit grumpy. Not great if you do it too often, obviously. It catches up with you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's those nights where time just seems to vanish.
Yeah.
Okay, last stop for the day.
Mhm.
The actual process of ending it. Another distinction. Going to bed versus going to sleep.
Yes, this is another important one. They're not the same. Go to bed
Yeah.
is the physical action again.
Like getting up, but in reverse.
Sort of. It means getting into your bed, lying down. You're physically in the place where you sleep.
But you might not be asleep yet.
Exactly. You could be reading, scrolling on your phone again, just lying there thinking, winding down. You're in bed, but still awake.
Okay, so go to sleep is the next phase.
That's the point where you actually lose consciousness. Eyes closed, body resting, mind switches off. Hopefully. You've transitioned from being awake in bed to being asleep.
Right, so you could say, go to bed at 10:30.
Mm.
But maybe you don't actually go to sleep until 11:00, or even later if your brain won't shut up.
Oh, that feeling.
Mm.
Lying there, thoughts racing.
Yeah.
Or if you're absolutely exhausted, you might go to bed at 9.45 and basically go to sleep the moment your head hits the pillow.
Yeah.
5 minutes flat.
Wouldn't that be nice every night? And the source also mentioned that sometimes you don't quite make it to bed.
Huh. Yes, falling asleep on the sofa. That counts as going to sleep, I guess, just not quite going to bed in the traditional sense.
Been there, done that. So again, for you listening, what time do you usually go to bed? And how long, roughly, until you go to sleep?
Okay, so we've got a good handle on some key actions and phrases.
Yeah.
Now let's zoom in on the grammar you need to actually talk about all this.
Right, the toolkit. And the main tool here is definitely the present simple tense.
Why the present simple?
Because it's the tense we use for habits, routines, things we do regularly, scheduled events, and also just facts that are generally true. And daily routines are all about repeated actions, aren't they?
Makes perfect sense. So how do we actually form it? Let's start with positive statements, affirmative ones.
Okay. It's generally pretty straightforward. You use the base form of the verb like walk, eat, sleep. The really crucial thing, the bit everyone needs to remember, is for the third person singular.
He, she, or it.
Exactly. For he, she, or it, you add an S to the end of the verb. So I walk, you walk, but he walk us, she walk us, it walk us, we walk, they walk.
Right. So I get up early, but my sister gets up early.
Perfect. That S is small but vital.
Okay, what about making negative sentences or asking questions?
For negatives and questions, we need a little helper. The auxiliary verbs do and does.
Helpers.
Yeah. For negatives, you use do not or don't or does not or doesn't, and then the main verb stays in its base form. No S on the main verb in negatives or questions.
Okay, so the does or doesn't takes care of the third person singular part.
Exactly. So I don't drive. He doesn't drive. Not he doesn't drives. Just he doesn't drive.
Got it. And for questions.
You put do or does at the beginning. Do you drive? Does she drive? Again, main verb stays in the base form.
Simple enough when you break it down. But what about the verb to be? It's always a bit different, isn't it?
It is. It likes to be special. It doesn't use do or does. It changes form itself. I am, you are, he, shite, is, we are, they are.
Right.
For negatives, you just add not after it. He is not late or he isn't late. And for questions, you swap the subject and the verb. Is he late?
Okay, so to be plays by its own rules. Good to remember. Now, besides the tense, how do we talk about how often we do these routine things?
Ah, that's where adverbs of frequency come in. Words like
Always, usually, often.
exactly. Sometimes, rarely, never. They tell us the frequency.
And where do they usually go in a sentence?
The standard position is before the main verb. So I always drink coffee in the morning. She often works late.
Before the main verb. Okay. Any exceptions?
Yes, a couple important ones. With the verb to be, the adverb comes after it.
Ah, okay. So he is always on time. Not he always is on time.
Precisely. He is always. And the other thing is that some adverbs, particularly sometimes and occasionally, are a bit more flexible. They can go at the beginning, before the main verb, or even at the end of the sentence.
Oh, interesting. So sometimes I walk to work, I sometimes walk to work, and I walk to work sometimes are all okay.
All perfectly fine. Gives you a bit of flexibility in how you phrase things.
That's useful to know.
Correct.
Okay, great. We've got the phrases, we've got the grammar. Let's try and put it all together now. How does this sound in real life?
Yeah, let's look at some full routines. But first, a quick cultural note, terms for people's energy cycles.
Oh, yeah, like morning person.
Exactly. Or early bird, early riser. Someone who's, bright and productive first thing
And the opposite.
is a night owl. Someone who comes alive in the evening or at night, maybe works or studies best then.
Right. Useful labels. Okay, so let's see an example routine. Our source mentioned Joanna, the student.
Yeah. So her morning, she usually wakes up around 7 a.m. Note the S there.
Right. Third person.
But she doesn't get up immediately. She gets up maybe half an hour later.
Lingering again. Then what?
Then she takes a shower, gets dressed, does her hair and makeup, and she makes her bed, even though apparently she hates doing it.
Mm-hmm. Dedication.
Isn't it? After that, she drinks coffee, waits for the bus, and on the bus, she checks her social media and emails.
See, lots of present simple verbs there with the S describing her regular actions. That paints a clear picture.
It does. Now, how about an evening routine? We had Brandon, the marketing director.
Okay, what's his evening like?
He usually finishes work around 6 p.m. He does the shopping sometimes on the way home.
Ah, does the shopping good.
Gets home around 7. Then he makes dinner, often pasta, apparently. He washes the dishes while his wife feeds the cats.
Sounds like a team effort. A well-oiled machine.
Seems like it. Then Brandon takes a shower, brushes his teeth, puts on his pajamas. He usually watches a sitcom.
Winding down.
Yeah. Before bed, final checks. He checks the locks, sets his alarm, puts his phone away to charge, then he tucks his son in, and usually falls asleep pretty quickly after the lights go out.
Again, a really clear sequence using those routine verbs and grammar points. It flows well.
And that's the goal, isn't it? To be able to describe your day like that. So just a few final practical tips for you listening.
Go for it.
Okay, first, actually say these phrases out loud. Practice them. It helps lodge them in your brain. And really pay attention to those fixed phrases like do the shopping, make the bed, don't try to change them.
Good point. What else?
Use transition words to link the actions together. Then after that, next, before I go to bed. It makes your description sound smooth, like a story, not just a list.
Right. Helps the flow.
And the big grammar one. Don't forget that S on the verb when you're talking about someone else, he, she, it. My friend lives nearby. My cat sleeps all day. It's crucial for accuracy.
Excellent tips. Practice, use transitions, and remember that third person S.
Nail those, and you're well on your way. So yeah, we've definitely covered a lot today. Loads of vocabulary, the grammar. Hopefully you're feeling much more equipped now to talk about daily routines.
I think so. It's amazing how much language is packed into just describing a simple day, isn't it?
It really is.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. Think about how talking about your daily habits in English isn't just about language practice. It actually gives others a little window into your life, maybe even your culture's rhythm. So what's one unique thing you do in your day that you can now describe using some of this language? What little habit defines your routine?